Hey everybody, welcome back to Simply Sarissa. Today I had to go to Costco. My kiddos were getting back into school and I just needed to get back into the swing of things. So I headed in there mainly for cat food and I came out with an entire haul. So I thought it would be fun just to show you all the goodies that I got and then talk about a few items that I found in store that I've purchased in the past and think are a great deal that you might want to check out for this fall. So I'm going to get started right away with the cold and frozen foods so that I can put them away, and then we'll get to the home and everything at the end. All right, first is first, I always buy one of the hot rotisserie chickens. It's obviously the deal of the century when you go shopping there, and I purposely do this so that I can have it for dinner the night that I do all my grocery shopping so that I don't have to come home and cook a big meal. So that is the first thing I always grab. This week I kind of really cheated. I just know it's gonna be a busy week and I might get a little bit behind. So I did grab one of their prepackaged dinners. This time I grabbed the meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if it is gluten-free. It is most likely not. So the gluten-free family members in the house might have to find an alternate dinner this night. But I just wanted to make sure I had something quick for the majority of the people to eat one night of the week. Next up, I thought it would be fun to kind of celebrate the end of the school week with a steak dinner night. And this is by far the cheapest way to do it. Whenever we go out, steak dinner would probably cost like $200 for 4 people. So I always look for the USDA Prime and I grab 3 to 4, usually the tenderloins, that's just what I like. And this feeds us really well. And even though it seems to be on the pricier side, in comparison to going out to dinner, this is the best deal ever. So we love these prime cut meats. Falling in line with meat, one of the best and what I would call healthiest beefs that you can get at Costco is actually in the frozen section, and it is the 100% grass-fed beef patties, and I believe each one is like 1/3 of a pound. I buy these all the time because if you look like dollar for dollar, this is still the best deal no matter what. And because they are, pre-frozen like this, it's so easy to just grab however many we need for the night and make a quick burger night. So I do grab these whenever I run out. Next up are eggs. I go back and forth between buying these at Costco and then buying eggs elsewhere. I really truly prefer the pasture raised eggs, and Vital Farms are my favorite, and if you cracked the egg you could tell why. But I was there. These are pasture raised, these are organic, so these to me are a reasonable thing to purchase. Moving on to the non-perishable food items, I did grab these pure protein bars. They were on sale. It was a really good price. Now, there are definitely protein bars that have much cleaner ingredients, but as far as flavor goes and for convenience, I've had these before. They were on sale. We're just gonna go for it with these this time. They are very high protein and they are also gluten-free, and they have 3 flavor options inside. So it's chocolate peanut butter, chocolate deluxe, and a chewy chocolate chip. Or these high key mini cookies. If you've watched some of my hauls before and favorite snack items, you know we absolutely love these. And now that Costco has the big bag of them, I just get one pretty much every time I see them inside Costco. They are gluten-free, grain-free, and keto-friendly, and I just love these as an afternoon snack with matcha. They're also great with coffee as well, so always in my pantry. Speaking of matcha, I showed you a really lovely small organic pack the other day, but unfortunately it only has 10 teaspoons, so that's like 10 drinks, and it was like $8, $7 or $8. So they had this, and I believe this was close to $20, but it is 12 ounces, so this is going to last me forever. It has 225 servings. So this is a much better deal. I am just hoping that it is one that mixes well and that it doesn't clump up. So I will definitely give you an update on that. But if this is as good as it looks, then this should definitely be a great deal. After I put all my groceries away, I decided to make my afternoon matcha, and I tried this. I used a 1/2 teaspoon and I did my usual routine. How pretty is this? It's actually one of the smoothest matchas that I've drank. I do like the flavor of the other organic one that I was talking about the other day in the other video, but this one is a really good mild flavor, and it just has a smooth creaminess that I really haven't seen in other matchas, and then you can tell it mixed up super good. There's no lumps or anything in it, and so I'm super impressed with it. I'm really glad that I purchased it at Costco. I also purchased a pack of the Kirkland Signature Shelled Pistachios. These are a family favorite, and they just have pistachios and sea salt. But for convenience, I think this is great. It's like a 1.5 pound bag. They had all of their like nuts and legumes on sale, and these are great because you can actually put these in a little cup and send these to school as snacks. Put them in a bag, take them with you. We just love stuff like this, and for convenience of having them shelled already, this was perfect. We were out of like broth or bone broth, so I did purchase this. I was so happy to see that they are carrying the Pacific Foods brand. I do like this brand a lot. It is an organic, unsalted chicken bone broth. So this flavor is amazing. There's 9 grams of protein in this, and it's just so convenient if you need to add this to recipes or to make a quick soup. Super flavorful, and I just really trust the ingredients in this, and they always have a great price whenever they do carry this. Talk about healthy. So $4.99. We go through this so fast in our home, it's embarrassing. And by we, I mean me. I have an addiction to mayonnaise, and I'm not trying to hide it. So whenever they sell this Best Foods brand on sale, I always grab it, and I keep one in my pantry because we literally fly through this. So $4.99, you cannot beat that. At the normal grocery store, a small one is usually that price, sometimes even more. So definitely worth buying. Another constant that is always a purchase at Costco when I go is their house blend coffee in whole bean, because I do like to grind my own beans, sorry. And this is roasted by Starbucks, so it has a really great flavor. I really enjoy it. Even though it's a medium roast, you can make it on the stronger side, and it's just consistent, and that's what I love about the flavor with these. And I don't try to always go buy whatever's on sale at Costco, because half the time we don't really like the flavor profile of the coffee beans. So this is just what we buy. We know what it tastes like, and it's always a great price. The seasoning aisle at Costco is kind of like a love it or hate it, because everything is so huge that, you know, most seasonings and most spices, there's no way you're gonna go through this much before it kind of goes bad or loses its flavor. But cinnamon is something that we just fly through. We use it in sweet and savory recipes. I also constantly put it in drinks, and I usually put it in most of my smoothies as well. So this is definitely worth the price. I mean, it's crazy. I want to say it's under $5, and it's the ground Saigon cinnamon. And as far as flavor goes, it works really well. I like it. So definitely something we purchase whenever we do need more cinnamon. Moving on to non-food items. I did decide to try the zinc from Costco today. Nature's Bounty is just one of those brands that, you know, it's kind of tried and true. I've never had a real issue with Nature's Bounty, and they had the zinc on sale today, so I decided I would try it. I usually purchase my vitamins from another company, but you know, it was just a really good deal and worth a try. We also always buy these children's vitamins. You know, at the end of the day, I feel like the best vitamin is the one that your family will actually eat, and these seem to go with no complaints, so we grabbed these children's multivitamins, and I believe they have an adult one as well. I can't attest to the flavor of those, but these seem to be popular in our house. We did grab some beautiful fresh flowers today. This beautiful bunch is only $11.99. So my favorite 2 places to buy flowers for people is Costco and also Trader Joe's if you don't have a Costco card. Trader Joe's also hands down has some beautiful bouquets. But when I am at Costco and I need one, I will grab it, and they last really well. They are huge bouquets, $12. Look at that. Moving into some other household items. When I do need to buy Ziploc bags, I always look for this deal, and they seem to have it about 4 times a year. Generally, one of the times is right now because they know so many people are going back to school. So I buy this. It is a crazy price. I think it's something like $11, and it has 52 storage gallons. storage quart, snack, and sandwich bags. So this is gonna last us forever. We usually don't go through these that quickly, but I do notice once school starts, there's a time and a place for these, and we use them a little bit more when school starts. So definitely a good spot to pick these up. Costco has done a really great job of restocking a lot of the like antibacterial and disinfectant products. They don't have huge quantities, but if you shop the aisles correctly, you can find them again. And they had Lysol back in stock finally. So I did get the 3-pack of the large one. And these are great because you can just spray them on anything and go, and they don't seem to mess up like the tarnish, or they don't tarnish anything or change the finish. I did notice when I had to buy the Microban several months back, I sprayed it on doorknobs and it actually took the color off of some of my doorknobs. So I don't know what's in that stuff, but I had definitely switched back to Lysol for that reason. I also bought these organic 8-pack kitchen towels. I'm kind of one of those people that has a hard time getting rid of kitchen towels, and when I was folding mine up the other day, I realized they are all mixed match. They are so ratty, and they were in colors that had kind of faded out and had stains on them. So at some point you just need to refresh things. So I moved those towels on so that they could be used for less glamorous parts of our house. And I bought these because they were on sale, and they just had a pretty color scheme for me. So this was a super good purchase today. I talked a few weeks ago about the clutter bug and all of the organization tips and ideas that she has, and then I started working on my pantry. Well, Costco must have heard me because they have all of their organization items on sale right now, and so many amazing pieces in stock. So I had previously showed you some of the like clear bins that I purchased for my refrigerator and pantry. I'll link that video up above if you didn't see that and don't know what I'm talking about, but they have kind of moved on from that. I noticed that they were clearancing out those bins already. They had just wiped out, but they had these, and it was definitely an investment. These were on sale. I believe they were like $45, but this is a 9-piece set. And by 9-piece, I mean, you know, it comes with the container and the lid. So this is amazing. And it's those like pop container sets. Sorry, this is super heavy. So what it is those containers that you can put all your snacks and your cereals and things in, and cookies, so that they don't go stale. Because I have been noticing with the cookies that I purchase, especially at Trader Joe's, they don't come in the resealable packages very often like these Costco ones do. So they're going bad, and you know, healthy cookies that have already gone stale are just not worth eating. So as far as kind of investing in like the being able to keep our food a lot fresher, a lot longer, then I definitely thought this might be worth it. And it's definitely going to clean up my pantry, and it's going to help show me how much of each item that I have left, so that it'll help me that I don't overshop. I don't know if I've completely bought into this idea or not yet, but I've been told that these turntables are great to put in like your spice cabinets or in the corner of your pantry, or also even in your refrigerator. So this was a 2-piece turntable set, and they had one open so that I could actually feel it. And it's a very lightweight acrylic, but it looks washable. So, and they're not huge. So that's why I decided to go for it. And they had them on sale as well today. So I'm gonna try the small one, probably in my spice cabinet, and then I'll try the larger one either in my pantry or my refrigerator, and I'll report back on that. But you know, worst case scenario, Costco has an amazing return policy, and that's probably one of the reasons why I'm so loyal to that store. So I'm definitely gonna give these a shot, and if they don't work, I'll just return them. So I'll report back later. I am loving this. This is the small turntable. I have not found a home for the big one yet, but definitely worth the money even just for this small one. Next up, I cannot help myself. I always go through the clothing aisle. I go back and forth with Costco clothing. They have some very good staple items, but when they come out with a lot of seasonal clothes, it's really hit or miss for me. But if it looks great and it looks like a great price, I often take it and at least try it on. And if it doesn't work, I take it back. So what I purchased today was a Jessica Simpson sweater, and this sweater I wish you could feel it. What really drew me to this sweater was the colors. They had about 4 different colors. When I walked down the aisle, I instantly, like, it caught my attention. They had the most beautiful gem colors. They had a really rich, like a garnet red. Then they had a beautiful soft burnt orange. They had this amazing, like, it's not royal blue. I want to call this Dodger blue, and I'm not a Dodger fan, but I want to call this Dodger blue. Then they had this amazing, like, sort of jade, not jade, it's more of like a deep teal turquoise color. So pretty. And I believe they were like $12.99. So I ended up going with the small because I didn't want it to be very oversized. So I'm hoping that this fits. I should actually just throw it on right now and see if it works. That might be the thing to do, right? So, all right, mess up my hair. I can already tell I'm probably gonna return this, and I think I wanna get a medium, but I think that overall this sweater is really pretty. It does feel tight on my arms. It has a little bit of a rolled cuff. It's not waffle knit, but it's just this really soft knit. If you can see the texture on it, super pretty. I might take this back and get a medium, but it is soft. It is more of a fitted sweater, so this is the small on me. Oh man, dropped shoulder a little bit, but you can see that it's fitted and it's not baggy. I just think these sweaters are just great staples to have during the winter time. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this to a different size, but it's so soft, you guys. Speaking to that note with seasonal items, the 2 things that I always look at and look for because they are great and I replace them as needed, and they do have them in stock right now. They've already come out with their little puffer down type of vests, and these are definitely like one of the best clothing deals at Costco. Now this color I purchased last season. This is like a grayish blue. But this year, they have the most soft, beautiful light gray. They also have like a beautiful like blue, sky blue, and I believe 2 other colors. And again, these are usually under $20. The last one I had literally lasted me like 6 years. This one is already going on year 2, I believe, possibly year 3. I may go back and get a lighter color, but I really don't need it. I have this one and it works well. But I just get suckered into these because they're such good quality for the price. They also have this year's version of these jackets, which are very similar in concept to the vest. They have that vest feel in the middle, and then they have more of like a material type of stretchy knit for the arms. I love these for like if I'm going on hikes or long walks, things like that. I use this definitely more for like athletic kind of reasons, or if we're going to do outdoorsy things, but they always have beautiful colors. They're so lightweight, they're so packable. Some of them even come with like those little bags to like jam in there, so by the time you pack it, it's literally like this big. So yeah, they're already in stock, you guys, so definitely check these out at Costco. All right, last but not least, I do take a run through like the bedding section, and I found these, and I couldn't help myself. These were, I believe, $11 or $12.99, but the reason why I got 2 of them actually, I was really needing a different kind of theme for my couch, and this quality of these, they're not the usual pillows that Costco carries. These ones feel like down. They're very squishy. They feel so high end. And this is actual like threading. It's not just printed on at all. And then it has the beautiful canvas on the back. And then they have a full zipper so that they can be cleaned or restuffed. So I definitely look for quality over quantity with things like this when I go to Costco. And they did have others that were a little less quality, but oh my goodness. And again, I want to say $12 each right now. So I don't know what these were seasonal for summer, but I don't think so, because in the summer they usually have brighter colors. So I'm hoping that they come out with a little more so that I can kind of add to my pillow collection. But look at that. All right, you guys, that does it for me and my Costco haul for fall, and I'm gonna take this sweater off before I pass out. It is supposed to be 110 here today, unfortunately, but I hope that this video was helpful to you, and let me know in the comments below if you like to shop Costco and what your favorite deals are there. All right, until next time, I'll see you soon.